In the 6th century BC, during a time of great turmoil and exile for the people of Israel, there lived a priest named Ezekiel, son of Buzi. Taken captive by the Babylonians, Ezekiel found himself among the exiles by the Kibar River. It was there, in a foreign land, that Ezekiel received a series of extraordinary visions from God. One day, as Ezekiel sat by the river, the heavens opened, and he saw visions of God. A great storm cloud came from the north, filled with flashing lightning and brilliant light. Within the cloud were 4 living creatures, each with the face of a man, a lion, an ox, and an eagle. They had wings and moved swiftly, accompanied by wheels within wheels that sparkled like topaz. Above them was a throne of sapphire, and seated on the throne was a figure like that of a man, glowing with fire and radiance. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Lord. Overwhelmed by the vision, Ezekiel fell face down. Then he heard a voice speaking to him, saying, "Son of man, stand up on your feet, and I will speak to you." The Spirit entered him and set him on his feet. God told Ezekiel that he was sending him to the Israelites, a rebellious nation that had turned away from God. Despite their stubbornness, Ezekiel was to speak God's words to them, whether they listened or not. God gave Ezekiel a scroll filled with words of lament, mourning, and woe, and instructed him to eat it. As he ate the scroll, it tasted as sweet as honey in his mouth. This act symbolized Ezekiel's acceptance of God's message and his commitment to proclaim it to the people. Ezekiel's prophetic ministry was marked by powerful and symbolic actions. In one vision, God transported him to a valley filled with dry bones. God asked, "Son of man, can these bones live?" Ezekiel responded, "Sovereign Lord, you alone know." God commanded Ezekiel to prophesy to the bones, and as he did, the bones came together, flesh and skin covered them, and breath entered them, bringing them to life. This vision symbolized the restoration of Israel, giving hope to the exiles that God would revive their nation. Throughout his life, Ezekiel delivered messages of judgment and hope. He warned of the impending destruction of Jerusalem and called the people to repentance. He also spoke of a future restoration, where God would gather his people from exile, cleanse them, and give them a new heart and spirit. Ezekiel's visions included the rebuilding of the temple and the return of God's glory to Israel. Despite the challenges and opposition he faced, Ezekiel remained faithful to his calling. His prophetic words and visions provided guidance, warning, and hope to the people of Israel during a dark and tumultuous time. Ezekiel's story, found in the book of Ezekiel, is a testament to his obedience and dedication to God's mission. Through his visions and prophecies, Ezekiel conveyed God's desire for his people to return to him, offering a message of judgment tempered with hope and restoration.